Hello everybody. I'm braving it. I'm off on a yomp. I'm off on a wander. Hope everyone's good. I'm going to walk the Billy Trail. I think I'm going to have to Google it, but I'm sure the Billy was the train that used to go across the blocks that I showed you on the other video. So yeah, let's wander this way. For the puddles, cars coming along. Got soaked once. Oh well. Yeah, I brought a couple of little sandwich bags, because if it does hammer it down like it did earlier, I'm going to put my phone in it and tie it up so it don't get wet in my keys. Because obviously I've got this one's one of them chip keys, you know, and if you get water in it, the van ain't going to start. So thought I'd come prepared, and yeah, I've got a couple of little bags to put stuff in just in case, because earlier it just absolutely hammered it down. You could not see 2 foot in front of your face. It was really bad. So here we go. Anyway, there's no wind. Great, fantastic. All those ripples you can see there. Little fish. White bait, I think there. There's some massive trees around here. Look at these Scots pines. Massive. Now I think the walk's going to take me over that way. So off we go. Yeah, if you're ever down there and you want to do this walk, it's literally just off the main road. You've got free parking just round there, and you've got a Hayling Billy Coastal Path. Which is nicely gravelled. The section will be closed from the 6th of June for resurfacing works. Okay. Well, we'll see how far we get. And it also here shows you the migration of birds. What birds you'll see. I've obviously spent a lot of money putting this gravel down. It's expensive gravel, it's not the cheap stuff, it's the nice fine gravel. And there's the harbour next to me there. Horse poo there, so there must be horses that come along this way. There's a wetland area here as well. Lovely. Bits of railway track been covered in concrete. I'm guessing a lot of these blocks and piles were put here for stopping the Germans landing in World War II, I would have thought. I could be wrong, but I've seen things like that before, and it looks like anti-tank type, stopping them landing for sure. It is, if you look at, I know it's along the line here where the railway was, but yeah, I'd say that's been dumped there for stopping the Germans landing for sure. But yeah, you can see for miles here now. This is Langston Harbour. Right the way round. There's, if you can see it, that tower there. That's the Spinnaker Tower in Portsmouth. And further out way, you get the Isle of Wight. Just taking you this way first because the walkway is the other way. I'll take you this way and show you where the railway was, because there's even a railway signal still here that they've kept. I suppose there's a memory of what was here. There's a garage in that over that end. I've just come from. So most of it's shingled, some of it isn't, but most of it is. I'd say here, perfect spot for fishing. Water, fly. Water there's quite deep. I mean, it's quite deep. It's not as deep now as it was earlier because the tide's going out, but quite deep. There's a cormorant over there diving down. Yeah, and if you look here, there's an old signal from when the railway was here. Just at the end here is the crossing. I'll show you in a minute. This concrete structure here would have been the top level, obviously, because those ones are broken down now, but that would have been the top level there. Down here, get down without slipping. It's all a bit loose, very chalky actually here. Let's get down onto the beach bit here. Oh. Some wooden piles there, look, they would have come right up. The concrete obviously bedding them in, and the railway would have run along there, along that line and all the way across. And that round structure there in the middle that's left, that rusty round structure that looks like an old pillbox from the war, it's not. That was the swing bridge, and it used to swing round to let boats through the harbour. And I believe it was before that bridge there was even there. Yeah, here it is, Langston Harbour. Right, let's walk back along now and back along the trail. Billy line oyster beds. There's obviously a steam train. The road bridge was built in 1824. This is the line. So it shows the steam engine there. And out here, not to get too muddy and wet, it's wildlife only beyond this point. As you can see, this is all oyster beds. And then this bit here. On West Town, 4.2 kilometres this way. So onwards we go. Let's stop a minute and listen to the bird song. So quiet here. Beautiful. Sounds like a wren. Sounds like a wren. You could just imagine though, couldn't you, the steam engine chuffing along here? I think I've just seen a bunny as well over there. Or is it a squirrel? I only saw its tail. It's a bunny. There's a little bunny just hopped in there. Just see the white of his tail. Probably lives over here on this grass. Heard me crunching up on the gravel. That's another one a bit further up I can see as well. I'm hopping across. A bit far up to see with this phone camera though. Don't think you can see him. It's a bunny right there. Here, a massive garden. Look at their house. Got JCB's, diggers in it and everything. Massive place. And looks like we've got a bit of a old station gate up there. And a red sign on it saying stop. Ice cream and teas as well. So you must be able to get in through up from the road somewhere because there's cars there. There we are, a bit further round. Portsmouth is right ahead there now. Tower. Yes, the gate there from with a sign on it, like a railway type sign. And it says Hayling Billy Coastal Path, which goes that way. And you've got a car park here, which is at the back of the Esso garage. So probably could overnight here as well. It says maximum stay 24 hours, so happy days. The guy over here in his van, he said you can overnight in there. Not a problem, he said, nobody bothers you. There's no restrictions or anything, so another little place to park. Perfect there actually to park up and wait for the tide to come up and then go fishing. Nice to see a couple of their fishing now. They caught a few little fish and there's a lot jumping, so might pop back here in a week or so's time, have a weekend here and do a spot of fishing. Anyway, I'm going to walk back this way now. As time's getting on and that sky is looking a bit heavy again, so this was the Hayling Billy Trail. I think that's called an egret. He's walking around stalking fish. There he is. He stands very still and he looks, and then he'll stab down in the water. Great crested egret. There he is. A little bit closer here now. Oh, he's just picked a fish up. He's eating that one. Picking out little fish and crabs.